Welcome back to Ready Controls. You don't need a $5,000 PLC to learn industrial HMI design. Today I'm going to turn my laptop into a professional workstation for $0. We'll be using the CODESYS Soft PLC to build a web-based start-stop dashboard. No hardware, no excuse. First thing, we're going to keep it simple but professional. We'll go ahead and open our previous program. If you have not yet watched my previous video on CODESYS where we built a simple ladder logic, the link will appear. Go ahead and watch that video. So if you look at our PLC program down here, I built upon the last logic. What you see here is a simple start stop logic where you have a start push button and a normally close stop push button, and we have a regular seal-in logic for the start command, and I'm just using that start command to turn on a green light showing that the machine is running. Now with this logic already done, now let's look at how do we add a visualization to this logic. So to add visualization to this logic, you right click on the application, add object, and go all the way down until you find visualization manager, and you add a visualization manager. What doing is this is adding that engine that renders our graphics, and it has multiple toolboxes. And we will, once the pop-up opens up, we will select which toolbox we need to select from this visualization manager engine. So these are all the style settings that we have. We'll use there's many options. You could choose basic, default, or you could use more flat style. I'll just use the flat style. Let's use this flat style model, and you could select the language also. For now I'll just leave it blank. Once we added the visualization manager, we can add a visualization page. This is where you could go to visualization. Once we added the visualization manager, we can go back into the application here, right click, application, right click, add object. You could do visualization, and we just call it start page, or main page. They add visualization, so that added the main page. And once we added the main page, you could see all the symbols here. So for us, what we will need is we will need a push buttons, two push buttons. One is a start push button, the other one is a stop push button, and a lamp. And you could see on this visualization toolbox the various. If you click on the basic, you have the rectangle and basic elements. Common controls are here, buttons and progress bars. If you want lamps and switches, they are up here. So let's take two push buttons, and we'll come back to the properties later, but let's go back to the visualization toolbox here. Again, this is how you go back and forth, visualization toolbox, and then do a lamp. So now we need to map this. Say this button is our start button, so we will have to map. We can change the element name to start PB, and then to map it to the tag, you need to get to this variable, and you could click on this ellipsis 3 dots button, and that will take us to the application program, the PLC program, and you could select start push button there, say OK, and enter for it to take it. And similarly, we will go ahead and select, you could add tooltip and everything here that will tell as you browse on it what is it. So we could say start PB as a tooltip. You could program variables, go back to properties. You could pass state variables, which we will look at later time, but for now all we need to do is map the variable. And next button is our stop push button, so we can go ahead and call it as stop PB, and variable we can select the stop push button. To map the status light, we just use a map the variable to the start command, just like how we did for the start and stop buttons. So once now this displays there, we could line all of them by selecting all the 3 components and align them to the snap lines. And we could add some more text. Let's add make this more visual by adding go back to our visualization toolbox and add basic text to display our basic label. You can drag and drop the basic label here, and we can call it a start PB, and control V, and we just call it a status light. So everything is done, so we'll go ahead and save this one. Now to simulate this one using the soft PLC, all we can do is go ahead and open up the PLC program also for visualization. This is how the main page is. We can go ahead and open the PLC program. So we have the PLC program and the main page. So I'll just drop the main page here at the PLC program and just trying to put it here so we can see all of that. And so now what we had to do is we had to go online using the login button, online with login with download. We go ahead and download this to the soft PLC engine, and it's generating the code. So now we are in stop mode and we are in simulation. And to start the simulation, we go ahead and hit this start button on the top, and our visualization page loaded. So the logic says once we have a start push button, and as long as the stop push button is not pushed in, we should get a start command. And once we have the start command, we should have the green light come on. So I hit that one. Since we have the start command on, I have the status light green. So this is how you simulate a simple start stop logic, and this is how you visualize using CODESYS. As you can see, we successfully created basic web CODESYS and showed you how to test it using the simulate option. In the next video, we will try to introduce timers and then create a visualization for a tank filling application. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please do share, subscribe, and drop a comment of what you want to see in the next video. Thank you.